How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of My Wife's Asleep. I'm your host, Sean Boucher. Today with me is Drew Rouleau. Am I saying that correct? Rouleau?
Yes, sir. Rouleau.
We've only been friends for 6 fucking months. By the time I learn your last name.
Yeah, it's a trash bag last name. It's okay.
Well, it's like Boucher. Everybody fucks it up. It's like the water boy. Well, I mean, you don't have a film where your last name's in it yet. But...
No, but it is actually crazy enough. My last name is spelt the same way as Jason Derulo. It's like D-E-S in front of it.
Oh, the singer or the...
Yeah, but then he spells it like a way, like R-U-L-O, like, because no one's going to be R-O-U-L-E-A-U. Like, they can't get that.
Yeah. What up, Everett?
What's going on,
Yeah,
bro?
We're live. Say what's up.
Get your face in here.
Doing everything just off that?
Yeah, I leave for Maine tomorrow, so I have just brought the...
Yeah,
just the
Hanging
travel
out.
kit.
Dude, I seen the truck with the thing. I was like, did he get a whole fucking podcast studio?
He's got a podcast studio.
That can't be him, is it?
Yeah, pizza podcast studio.
Yeah, you know, I'm self-employed, just fucking buying pizza trucks and shit for a podcast.
Uber's really crushing it over here. Uber's crushing it.
Dude, Uber's been pretty dope. Like, I've been thinking about it, and it's like, I feel like, what up, Martin? We got a little fucking all-star. Come say hi. Yeah. What's up?
Come on.
You've been on here. Just say hi.
No, he doesn't want to come over here. Come around. Meow, 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 meow. Say something, Martin.
Hey, what's up? Hi, I'm hiding.
Don't worry, Drew. We'll talk to you in a minute. What's up?
Yeah, at some point.
Invite the guy over to work.
So how long you been making pizza, buddy?
Go get some pizza.
Oh, yeah. Every Monday we're going to have pizza now.
Fuck
Yeah, guys, if you ever come out to the open mic at Big Top Brewing Collective, we have a pizza truck now. Come get some pizza.
Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Upstate Road 64.
North River Pizza. Yeah, it's fire sauce.
So what I was going to say is we had a fucking fun Friday night.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty good. It was the boat. We did a boat tour, like a comedy boat tour deal.
So Drew has this connection up in Anna Maria. There's a boat tour. They do like dolphin tours, parasailing, etc., etc. They start on Friday nights. They're doing a sunset boat cruise. So like it's like $30 a ticket. You go. It's like an hour ride. He texted me Thursday and was like, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow night? Can you do 10 minutes?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I haven't done 10 in a while. Let's go for it." And then he was like, "Oh, it pays $50." I was like, even better. I need the money. So shout out for that. That was
Dinero.
fun. So what happened that night?
We had a good time. It was it ended up being like some people's birthday, right? They were
Brother and sister,
crazy.
I think.
Oh yeah. Were they brother and sister?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, the one lady was like really rowdy. Like,
yeah,
you can tell the difference between like a man on his birthday. Like, we're just trying to get drunk and be quiet, and the woman's trying to be like, I am the queen today.
Yeah, it's my day.
Yeah, take care of me.
Oh, she was like, it's my day. She was like Puerto Rican or something.
Oh yeah, I think I asked her if she was Latin or something. She's like, no, and I was like, okay, and I was like, are you Eastern European? And clearly not. She goes, yeah, and I'm like, you just don't want to talk to me anymore.
Yeah,
it's fine. Like, that's okay. I wouldn't want to talk to me. Some guy kept calling me Young Gravy all night though, which did happen. That fucking happened.
That was fun though, man.
And then I tagged Young Gravy in my post about it on Instagram, and I'm sure he saw it and was like, fuck this guy. Does not look like me.
He doesn't look like me at all.
Yeah, that guy's ugly.
That guy's old fucking marinara. He's not Young Gravy.
Yeah, he has no sauce.
Well, you're ginger too. So. That's where you should have pulled old marinara.
Old marinara.
You were in the heat of the moment though. You
Yeah.
fucking pulled them back though.
Yeah, they were rowdy, dude. They didn't let me finish a lot of jokes, so I did a lot of crowd work. I don't know how you did it. I honestly don't know. I was thinking about that. I was like, was it because he went first? Was it because he was more captivating and like just like shut them the fuck up? Like,
Well,
what was it?
With you, we had a technical issue with the boat, so we had to recover from that.
Yeah.
But then you did a great job. We were talking in the car afterwards.
It came to like a complete stop because we almost hit this pole, and it was like a jarring motion, and everyone was like,
I stood up to catch Drew because Drew was facing this way.
I didn't even know, you know?
Yeah, so I was like, oh, fuck.
And literally everybody's just losing their minds. And I literally remember looking at you, and I was like, what do I even do? Like, how do I get them to come back from this?
You did it, though, and that's what I was saying. Tensions were high because we almost had that incident.
Yeah, dude.
But that was good for crowd work and shit.
Yes, and I don't know very many people that would even attend. I think most people would have just sat down and been like, it's fine. This is fine.
No, you kept.
We're done.
Kept fucking going, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was good. It was good.
That was a blast, and we made money. It was dope.
Yeah, man. Somebody the next day, because I also do the serving thing, you know about. Somebody's like, oh, you missed out on $300 last night. I'm like, look, I made like $140 less than you.
Mm-hmm.
I got to wear my own clothes. I got to smoke while I did it. I got to drink while I did it. And I got to call people dumb. Like, what did you do?
You made money doing your passion.
Yeah.
Like I called my dad on the way home and was like, bro, because you initially offered me 50.
Right.
And then with tips, I walked with 110 and I was like, Dad, I just made $11 an hour telling fucking jokes.
Right.
Like that's the most I've made at this point.
Right. Well, and also like you got to think like you say $11 an hour.
I mean,
like,
$11 a minute.
Yeah, a minute. Like that's the thing. Like, because it might have been an hour, but like we were on the boat for an hour. Or whatever. But you went up for 10.
And we got a boat tour out of it.
Yeah, we got to hang out, and they were all dancing, having a good time.
Yeah,
afterwards.
doing the YMCA and shit.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Cupid shuffle.
That did happen. Yeah, the YMCA.
The fucking one dude kept changing the songs, like he's never used he had fucking lobster claws. He's never used an iPhone before.
Yeah, dude, he did.
Like these white people paid $30 to be on this boat. They want to dance.
Yeah, give them their dance music. Yeah, man, it's just crazy how like comedy is, like how it's like once you get into it, you think you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do a little here and there. And then you start doing boat tours. You start going 2 hours away. You're meeting people in other like professional entertainment industries. Like real quick, I just want to give a shout out real quick. This Good Time hat.
Mm-hmm.
It's my boy Daisy Kill, wrestler in the NWA. Billy Corgan's league. Yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah.
He sent me, or he didn't send it to me. It was his Instagram story, and I commented. We were going back and forth. It was him front row of Smashing Pumpkins. And I was like, what was that, dude? They took you on tour? So I guess they took some of the wrestlers on tour with them, and they wrestled before, and you just get to see them every single night.
They open by wrestling?
Well, like out front of the thing, and then they go in. Like it's like while you're going in, you know what I'm saying?
So they get to see Billy Corgan's litter box. You know he pees in a litter box on stage.
That makes sense.
It's like right to the side of the stage. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird fucking thing to have in your contract, but
I went to one of the NWA tapings, and he was there, and he was wearing like a Despicable Me Gru like
scarf
for sure, dude. And I think he's bald now. Like,
yeah, he's been bald since like 98, 99.
But he wasn't wearing a hat to like cover. It was just straight up Gru in it, you know.
He just owned it.
Yeah, he owned it. But it was cool. He was like, he's right there, and he's not playing music. Like, whoa.
He's just watching. He's just watching the wrestlers. Like, come on, get out there, guys.
Well, actually, he was cutting a promo. It was weird. It was like Vince McMahon came out. But I will say this: like, I'm sure Billy Corgan's gonna watch this and hate me. But like, dude,
yeah, Billy Corgan, like, subscribe.
You need to ham it up more, Billy. Like, be more like Vince. Like, maybe not like in the way where like you
don't be like pimping chicks out.
Not that way. Not that way.
He's gonna come right before you do, and you're gonna love it.
Speaking of, like, real quick, like I used to love wrestling so much. One of my favorite Vince McMahon things was like he tried to go into the ring to like give someone shit for something, but I guess he tore both of his like ACLs, so he just had to sit down in the ring, and they gave him a mic, and he's like talking shit while he's sitting.
So loose, he's got like the two leg casts.
Yeah.
Can't see my feet. Oh,
well, you didn't even have casts yet, because like he literally on the way down to the arena, he tore one ACL, and then jumping into the ring, he tore the other one. Like, you're 52, man. What are you trying to wrestle for still, or whatever?
My dad's been watching this like wrestling show. Like he was big into wrestling growing up, and we watched one about Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair last night. And, like, their feud, and like the cage, and like Ric Flair throws Rusty. I just got home. I was making a drink, watching like the last 10 minutes with him. But Ric Flair like throws Dusty Rhodes up against the fence, and like he gets a little cut. Like, that's why a fence match is the most dangerous in the league. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, this is so great. I fucking love it. Like, it's like a male soap opera.
Yeah,
it's so fucking good. It's so good.
Well, that's like that show Glow. Did you ever watch Glow?
Oh, the girl, isn't it like girl wrestling?
Glamorous Ladies of Wrestling.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Dude, I got to be honest. Like, we're at this NWA thing, and there's like a bunch of like literally so many nerdy people that are just into it. There's like their thing. Like when you go to Comic-Cons or conventions, like they're into it. And I was just having a good time because my buddy wrestles, and I used to like wrestling. Then, dude, it was girls tag team matches, and I'm not attracted to white girls. We've already talked about this. The white girls came out. Everybody's like, yeah, ooh la la. There was like a Amazonian Brazilian chick who was like 6'2", and the thing was like she was like growling at people, and I was like, you could backbreaker me, baby. That's okay.
You like to be growled at?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like when Latin girls
take charge.
Yeah, like they're like, I'll kill you, or if you don't do what I say, it's like that's what I need.
You wanted to chase you around the house with her chatla?
Yeah, exactly. it's what I need, or I'm gonna fuck up.
Dude, you ever see that thing where it's like the white girl, and it's a match from like the late 90s, early 2000s, and it's the white girl, and she like pours water on her tits, and there's a little black kid in the audience just like, yeah.
No, that's
Dude,
awesome.
I'll pull that up at some point. Oh, it's so funny.
God, dude, that's so good. The little kid's just happy about it.
He's like, yeah, he's like 6, dude. Oh, let me find it real quick.
I want to watch it. That's freaking
Black
hilarious.
kid,
And he's
so-
like, my mom didn't know what she was bringing me to.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Of course it's not gonna fucking load.
Oh, it's all good.
What would your wrestler name be?
Oh, I think my wrestler name would probably be it would probably be something dumb, like Dune Buggy Dan or something, you know? Like you remember that episode of Always Sunny where he's like, I'm the trash man.
I throw trash again.
Yeah, and then I eat it.
Dude, that's just a bucket of chestnuts. He's like, you have kids? Not anymore. I love that episode.
It's
The
pretty
gang
funny.
supports the troops.
Yeah.
Ah!
But I guess like I watched this thing with Undertaker. I don't know how we're on wrestling so hard, but you didn't really get to like choose your persona. Like he would have
would
ones
assign it
for
to
you.
you, yeah.
And I guess like when he met with the Undertaker, he's like, well, what are you good at? Like, what talents do you have? And he's like, I'm really good at singing in the shower. And right after he said it, he goes, oh no, I'm gonna be sings in the fucking shower melody guy now. He's like, what did I fucking do? And he's like, well, I don't really have anything for you. And then he said, Vince called him like 3 weeks later and said, hey, this is Vince McMahon. Is this the Undertaker? Like, that's how he called him. Like, is
Okay.
this the Undertaker? And he's like, yeah, that's who this is. And that was that. Then he just started rising up out of coffins and choke slamming people, riding Harleys and being fucking the most badass dad you could ever be.
That's fucking rad. I think my wrestler name would be like Frodo Saggins because I'm short and I would just wear like jean shorts like John Cena, but I'm short, so it would work. And I'd wear like big fake feet. Just come out.
like Hulk hands, but on the feet.
Yeah, but I would wear Wreck-It Ralph hands.
And you can't even grab anybody. You just get your ass whooped.
Yeah, I'm just like there for the show.
That'd be hilarious.
What would your song be if you walking out to the ring?
Oh fuck! It would probably be. Is it any song I want it to be?
It's your song. It's your intro for when you enter the ring.
It would probably be some shitty heel like Creed song, that one where everyone always cries to, the "Hold Me Now" song, whatever.
6 feet from the edge.
Yeah, like something really lame, like Nickelback, like Nickelback Photograph.
People shit on Nickelback, bro. Nickelback's good.
No, okay, Nickelback's not as bad as people say, but here's the thing, and nobody wants to agree with this. Nickelback is today's AC/DC.
Yeah.
They're just 3-chord jammers, but the guy's voice, I think, is what kind of like Chad Kroger's a tool. Like that's really what it is. Like
Yeah.
he's a tool bag. Like you love yourself so much. Like your band wasn't. No one said your band was bad till you started like sucking your own dick in public. Like that's pretty much it.
Did you ever see the concert? I doubt it, but they were like throwing trash, like bottles and shit at him, and he was like, "Yo, we're getting paid regardless.
Oh, I
if
did
you
see it.
guys
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
stop throwing shit, we're gonna leave." And they just fucking laughed.
Then literally, the audience goes, "If you guys don't stop that, we're gonna leave." He comes out. He says, "Oh, this was a different one I saw." He's like, "You guys ready to see some Nickelback?" And somebody just fucking throws a full beer, hits him right in the face with the bottle, and he goes, "All right, fuck you," and
Rock
walks
and
off.
roll, man.
But you know what? I saw a Simple Plan one time because I'm so punk rock.
The guys who do the Scooby Doo theme song?
Yeah. And it was at Warped Tour, and he was talking, and somebody threw a beer at him, and he went like this and caught the bottom of the beer like this. There was only 40% left, and he just chugged it.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, he was scared for a
This
second.
next song is called Perfect.
Yeah. I'm not a perfect person.
That's a great song, dude. I fucking got drunk and cried to that shit. I ain't embarrassed.
Dude, speaking of
Hey, Dad, look at me.
You know what? Actually, can I take it back? You know what song I would choose? I would choose Hooba Stank, Out of Control.
Crawling in the Dark?
No.
Oh.
I'm spinning out of control. Dude, that shit was smacked so hard. When I heard that song for the first time, I was like, wait, they have punk rock songs?
Yeah, is that just the reason?
Yeah, dude. Like everyone's mom. And the reason is looking at her like photographs of babies when they were little, like crying,
When
and
they
then
were
like
still, like,
looking
happy.
at their report cards, like, how'd you get a C?
Dude, when I was like 15, 16, we went to my older brother's friend's house, and my older brother was friends with the guy's sister, and she had a boyfriend who was like older. They're like 18. The boyfriend was like 24, and like it was a party. We were all smoking, drinking like Busch Lights and shit. I'll never forget this. She goes to bed. He gives her a kiss goodnight. And she's like, yeah, like, Drew's in charge, whatever his name was. I'm going to bed. So as soon as she closes the patio door, he literally goes, who's got the hoobastank? And I will never forget that because I'm like, of all the things, like hoobastank, that's
it. Yeah, like, she's asleep now. It's hoobastank
who's got
time.
the hoobastank? We're going to crawl in the dark like motherfuckers.
Dude.
And then like 4 more bush lights in, we were crying to the reason.
You're like, how did we get here? How did we get here? Why did we do this to ourselves?
My intro song would probably be, so Frodo Saggins. It would have to be something like country.
Do you think so? I would think it would be like a Dropkick Murphy song. Or like Foggy Molly.
That, yeah. Because you want to get the people, but since I would be like a troll character.
Oh, I see.
Because, you know, when it's like, I am American Badass, like you're hyping the people up. So I would come out and just troll and just play like Oodalali from Robin Hood or something, like go into the fucking ring.
Like, what's that one song that like, God damn it, the Walking on a Dream song that everybody hates now? Is that the one?
It would be Walking on the Sun by Smash
Mouth. Oh, yeah. Dude, oh my God. So that was one of the first times I ever called my brother a fag when we were little kids. Like,
Smash Mouth?
I just remember being like, okay, fag, you like Smash Mouth. He was like 8, dude. He was like an 8-year-old kid.
Not fag.
It was not nice of me at all.
My mom says I'm a Capricorn.
Dude, speaking of one of the funny times, I want to tell you the story. I'm actually going to tell this on stage tonight. You remember our like JROTC in high school?
Yeah.
So we were
Fucking
eating.
nerds.
Yeah.
Were you a JROTC?
No, I was not. But we were eating in a spot you weren't supposed to eat. It was the hallway, like outside of the cafeteria. And the JROTC
Rebels.
teacher walks by and goes, "Excuse me, guys, you're not supposed to be eating your lunches in the hallway. You should move into the cafeteria. You guys have a GR8 day." And he said it just like that. And my buddy goes,
Fucking good.
"Okay." I didn't know they were letting FAGs in the Army now. Oh my God,
high
dude.
school burns were the fucking best.
Bro, but he said it to a fucking like 80-year-old retired military dude.
He was having like non-flashbacks.
Dude, he grabbed him, like the kid was up
Lifted
in
him
the
up.
air, and the man was old and skinny, but like every single ounce of military strength he had, he's like, don't ask, don't tell. You don't say that.
I get to the school every day at 5:30 to raise that goddamn flag for you. This is how you
To raise that goddamn flag for you.
You're disrespecting a former U.S. Army soldier.
Dude, literally, I sat there and because I'm not a smart guy already, but it took me a second to realize. I was like, what does FAG spell? Oh, okay.
Gay.
I was like, oh, he's gone now. He just called him a queer.
Dude, high school burns on teachers are the best, bro. I remember when I was in like fourth grade, and there was this girl in our class, Hannah, and she was deaf. So we had a sign language interpreter, Miss Bird. And for whatever reason, this lady was out to get me. And I was just like a fourth grader in fucking white suburbia. Like, we were in like a nice, I grew up in Lakewood Ranch, so it was like,
oh, hell yeah, nice place.
Upper middle class people, and I just don't like authority or fucking people or injustices. And this bitch was just always after me, and I'm like, dude, you're 47 years old. You have nothing better to do than to fucking mess with a fourth grader?
Yeah, like that's what I got to do. That's what we got to do.
But then we squashed our beef one time, and she was like, I just see the potential in you. And
don't you hate when they say that to you? You're like, I don't want to have potential. Like,
yeah, why can't I just be like a normal? Like,
yeah. It's like, and I actually had one teacher who did that to me. They're like, you're smarter than that. You need to be in an honors class. I'm like, I don't want to be. And she's like, I already talked to your parents. You're going to be. And you know what's funny? I ended up getting a degree in the fucking thing that I was in the honors class for. So thank you, Miss McCarthy. I appreciate that. I'm sure you listen to my wife's asleep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's over in South Africa doing mission work now, listening with the clicks.
Heck yeah. Miss McCarthy was actually super dope.
If I was so smart, why did I drop out sophomore year then?
Yeah. What?
Obviously, I don't have potential.
Yeah, I had potential to fucking make the right decision and get the fuck out of there.
I was making too much money selling weed. I was like, what do I need school for? Like, I already have business ethics figured out.
You were definitely a kid that we're selling candy in like what is it called, middle school? You're like, I was
selling weed.
In middle school? Because I feel like
high school.
Yeah. In high school, the weed kid always sold like pencil toppers and like the grippy pencil thingies. Like I'll give you 3 for $2, and you're like
dude, those little entrepreneurs though.
Dude, my one buddy,
double chocolate milks and shit.
I'm so goddamn old. Like Tamagotchis were a thing. He used to. We would ride our bikes to school. he would stop in this Kmart. Well, we all would in the morning and just to like chill some time. This motherfucker would steal like 10 Tamagotchis and sell each one of them for $5 a piece. Like
You'd be making 50 a day.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Damn, back in that economy, he was probably slaying it in the fucking lunchroom.
He always had. That was funny because he lived in a trailer park, but he always had like the nicest clothes and shit.
Yeah, because he was
and he bought his own.
Tamagotchis.
Yeah, and his parents were too dumb to even know. Like,
Yeah.
They didn't even care. Like,
Wow.
So funny. Can you imagine that? It's like,
What state did you grow up in? Was it Florida?
Here, yeah,
Oh.
Florida. Good old Florida.
Dude, we were just doing dumb shit. Like we were in middle school. One of my buddies, Chris, I'm not gonna say his last name.
Nah, you almost did.
Yeah. He was lactose intolerant. So we would do like dairy challenges where we would see who could chug the most milk.
And
not
he was
get
part
sick.
of it?
Yeah, he was like, I don't want to do. He's like, my mom said I can't do this anymore because I'm. But the administrators caught on, and they're like, kids would just give. It was like me and my 3 best friends, Aaron, Vito, and Chris, and kids would give us milk. So we would have like 30 milks lined up, and we would all just chug them just because we were bored and we were fucking shitheads. And the teacher's like, if any of you throw up today, all 4 of you are suspended. So
Of course, the lactose kid threw up.
yeah, but we were smart about it because it was a 2-story school. So like when we were after lunch, we were breaking to go to our next class, and I was like, Chris was like, I don't feel good. I was like, you have to make it to the bathroom. I was like, dude, Jody, my mom Jody's gonna be so pissed if I get suspended again. You have to make it to the bathroom. So we get up to the 2nd floor, and he barely makes it. There's a little bit of puke. He made it to the toilet, but there's still a little bit of puke on the floor. And we're in class. Well, the 4 of us were in the next class together. And Miss, whatever her name was, Miss Jones, yeah, because Mike Jones came out then. So Miss Jones comes in and she's like, let's go. And we're like, no, it was an upperclassman, it wasn't us. And we're in like 8th grade, the highest grade in the fucking school.
Yeah, you stupid idiots.
Yeah, we talked our way out of it. She was, once again, you guys have so much potential. Why are you doing this dumb shit? Because we're 14 and we're fucking bored. Like,
Right.
We grew up on Jackass.
Bro, one time I was, I ran away from an administrator because back in the day, like, they didn't have fences at my high school. You could literally walk across the street. And my buddy got it into my head because I was stupid and believed everything people said. They are not allowed to leave the grounds. The second you cross the street,
Yeah.
they can't chase you.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Well, guess the fuck what? That wasn't true.
They couldn't at ours. At Lakeland Ranch High School,
Well,
yeah, they couldn't.
I walked across the street and I started walking, and we were both walking, and then we picked up the pace so we could get around the corner of this church because we figured across the street, around the corner of the church, we're safe. So we're walking through the church
I'm claiming
parking lot.
sanctuary. I'm claiming
Yeah,
sanctuary.
exactly. And we're walking through the parking lot of the church, and I look back and I just see a golf cart coming up on us. And he goes, hey, stop. And I just looked at my friend and started running, dude. And my buddy just walking. And my buddy got caught because apparently he said, oh, I already saw your face. I'll just find you later. I don't care. I'm the tallest kid in my school. I was this tall. I still ran the fuck away. I ran like
Yeah,
2
you're probably
blocks
like a fucking
over,
gazelle at that
3
height.
blocks away. Like it was 2 over, 3 down. And then I rolled under someone's car and I just hid under a car for like 40 minutes.
What was it, a Hummer?
Waited.
Had to be a tall car for you to hide.
Yeah, it was like an SUV or something. But then the car that I hid under, it was their backyard attached to my friend's mom's house, who would always let us skip there.
Yeah.
So after the 40 minutes, like I came out, popped over their fence, and got in the yard and just hung out with her mom all day. Her mom was so cool; she even called me out of school.
Nice.
Yeah. Then on the Monday, I go back, and the administrator grabs me by the shirt, takes me up there.
Was he taller than you?
He was an inch shorter than me, but he was a football guy.
Yeah.
So he was big, and he's just
probably
like,
fucking
he's like,
drunk
you
with
thought
a
you were gonna get away
dip
from me, and I was like, dude, I was. He's like, why'd you run away? I was like, I was out of school, dude. I had a excuse thing, and I don't know, man. I run away from authority. You guys scare the shit out of me. He's holding me by the thing the whole time. The lady looks it up in the computer system. She goes, yep, he was excused. He goes, well, I'm suspending you for running. I was like, what?
I wasn't even on school ground.
Yeah, and when he finally got a hold of my dad, because my dad worked shitload,
Yeah.
my dad pretended like he was upset with me, laughed really hard that I like James Bonded away from this dude. Because my dad used to say, be good or be good at it, and being good at it was getting the fuck away.
Yeah, not getting caught.
And he told me, he's like, normally when you get suspended, you're grounded the whole time. He goes, this time, just during school. Good job, son.
How old were you when you hit your growth spurt?
Holy shit, dude. So I was in 6th grade. I was about the same height as everyone, maybe like an inch taller. Most kids were like 4'11", 5 foot or something around then.
Mm-hmm.
The next year, bro, I was 5'11" in 7th grade.
Damn, you I was gonna say my height, but that's taller than me.
Yeah. No.
I'm still waiting for mine. That's
Bro,
what I'm asking.
the crazy thing is I remember going back after summer because you're just around the people you're around the whole summer.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
realize that you grew taller.
You're changing. Yeah, you're becoming a man.
The
and-
girl
yeah.
that I dated in 6th grade,
Eating
because you date
vegetables and
people
shit.
in 6th grade or whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember,
Hold hands, get a
yeah,
slice of pizza, go to the movies.
yeah, exactly. I saw her the first day of 7th grade, and I was like, wow, she's short. And then I was like, holy shit, I'm just tall, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm like this taller than the lockers now.
You showed up like with a beard and tattoos. Like, what's up, guys? Ready for
Yeah, I never could.
ready for 7th grade?
I never could get a beard until like I was 26. My mom used to make fun of me. She's like, you have this like man's like you growth spurted into a man, but you still got this little like 12-year-old face. I'm like, fuck you, mom. I also am super
Let's make
French,
dinner.
so my mustache used to it like slowly got closer, but when it was literally this. It was literally this. I used to call it the reverse Hitler because it was like 3 fingers missing worth of hair.
Wow.
It was terrible, dude.
I still can't grow a beard
It
for
was
shit.
god awful. I actually in 8th grade got almost kicked out of my own middle school because the resource officer was like, I told you high schoolers to stop coming here after school. And I broke down. I'm like, excuse me, sir, here's my lanyard. Please don't attack me. I go here. He's like, you're tall. You play basketball? I'm like, no, I'm super white, sir.
No, my buddy Gleb manages a team. Though. So
Lost the microphone.
back to comedy, man. Fuck,
Comedy.
we're doing it.
We are doing it. We're having a good time doing it too.
Making some scratch and
Yeah, a little bit on the
I
side.
know
Just
you were in a little funk for a while, but you're back at
trying
it.
to meet people. Yeah, it was like a week or two. I mean, I'm always in a funk,
happens.
dude. I'm always in a funk. It has nothing to do with my comedy. It's just my brain is broken. That's why we're comedians.
Yep.
Got the broke brain.
Did you ever see? Remember when Shia LaBeouf played a special needs person on a Disney Channel movie, True Confessions?
Yeah.
And he's like, had the watermelon. He's, broken brain. That's what I always think of. His dad comes home. He's like, those were antiques. He's like, I'm not a doctor.
Bro, I think my favorite my favorite person to play a special needs person who did the best job is definitely Leonardo DiCaprio in What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Yes.
Like the way he literally went
Like the
into
fingers.
Yeah, he said he went into like classes for special needs kids and like literally wrote down like 150, 200 of their tics and just said to like the director, like, which ones should I do? Like, and then he was like, well, you do. So he picked out like 10.
He was young when he did that too. He was
Yeah.
probably like 18.
Maybe even younger, dude. Maybe like 16.
Yeah.
He was young. And dude, also, what's his face? Johnny Depp was really fucking good in that. That was before he got like super dark, crazy, like Pirates of the Caribbean all the time. Keith Richards.
You know what? You know what? So Leonardo DiCaprio like made it believable for me. He always had dirt on his face.
Oh, he did, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I can see that for a special need kid growing up in like Iowa.
The scene to me that sold it the most is like he's by himself and he has like a grasshopper and he puts him in the mailbox and smashes him. And then something else happens.
And he gets sad.
Yeah, but it's not right away. Like that happens, and then there's other things, and then he meets with Gilbert later, and he's like, I killed him. And I remember the first time I saw it, I was a little kid, I'm like, who'd you kill? Like, what? And then I was like, oh yeah, the grasshopper. You actually have emotions, and I'm just a weird little boy, and I just step on ants. So,
dude, that's
that movie's hella good. Like, if you guys haven't seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which everyone probably has, and even if you have, watch
spoiler alert from a 30-year-old movie: Leonardo DiCaprio kills a grasshopper.
Yeah, spoilers. Spoilers.
That is a great movie. I remember one day, like when we were like 22, I was living at this house, and like everybody did like Molly the night before, so I had like no serotonin, and I had a massive DVD collection, and I put that on, and we all just watched it very somberly because like nobody was like
You're just like
had the ability to be happy because their brain was drained of all that serotonin.
Gosh,
and
that
dopamine.
Wake Up Mama part, and you guys
Yeah,
all just
well, I was
died.
like, fuck, it's time.
Terrible.
Wake up, dude. That part gets me though. He's like, wake up, mama, and he's like, are you sleeping? I know it.
Oh, dude, it's so
Or
bad.
when he's in the bathtub. Not to spoil What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Let's get a 30-year-old movie, but
Yeah.
when he's, I could have drowned it.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's
Damn, I'm
literally
gonna watch that.
It's really good. It's crazy like how good he really is in it. Like it's insane. But he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
And pretty much everything he's in. I love The Departed, dude. That movie's phenomenal.
That's the kind of movie like I'll get hammered and think about that movie, and I'll just watch the whole fucking movie.
Like it's like 3 hours
Yeah.
long.
I'm like, shit, it's 5 a.m. now.
That is.
I still can't make sense of the ending.
That was like the first Blu-ray I ever bought.
Yeah.
I was like,
Me
this
too.
is worth it.
I
Yeah.
had a PS3.
Yeah, me too. Well,
It was that and Blow.
yeah. Oh, I have that. I have Blow. Yeah, I have that too. The most recent Blu-ray I bought was the Northman. Have you seen that movie? It is the most true Viking movie that has ever been made. It's with one of the Skarsgård brothers,
Okay.
and he got so shredded in it, dude. And like they like literally show like a scene that they show is a bunch of dudes taking the shrooms the night before they're gonna go raiding this like Russian village. And some of them, because they used to have two types of warriors, like the wolves and then the bear warriors, like that's what they thought they transformed into. But you see them like doing this tribalistic thing around a fire, and they eat these shrooms, and when they finish, the sun rises, and they're like going up to freaking like attack them. But then the people see them, and they throw a spear down on them, and the guy's all shroomed up, so he literally catches the shit out of the air, spins around with its momentum, throws it right back at him, and kills the dude, and they're just like running at it. It's like,
And the one sensitive Viking's like, you guys, I had an epiphany last night. Like, maybe we don't have to rape this village. We can just pillage it. Like, these women didn't really do anything.
yeah. Well, the crazy thing is like the story. I don't want to spoil too much. It's basically what's Othello, like this is what it's based on. You know what I'm saying? Othello's based on it. Like, it's a really old, actual, true Viking story. This Northman thing, and it was like the dad gets killed by his brother who takes his kingdom. The kid goes away, comes back. The mom's with the brother. He's trying to save the mom from the dad. Ends up the mom ended up doing it all. It's just crazy, and he's living this berserker life because he's off the grid. Nobody knows who he is, and he's like, but you even see him like they're all bloodlusty and raping and doing terrible things, and he's just kind of turning his face from it because he just wants to kill because he's in so much pain, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, damn.
He's like
check that out.
Yeah, he's like killing is different than rape. I'm like, it's kind of both terrible.
Yeah, they're both thumbs down.
Yeah, both thumbs.
In modern claims, like red flags, but
yeah, but it's cool because he always has this chant. He says, I will avenge you, father, or I will kill you, Fjolnir, which is his uncle's name. I will avenge you, father, and I will save you, mother. And you see him as a little kid, like 8, like just rowing out, saying it. And then it's like a scene, he's like 30, 35, and he's rowing. He's
transitions.
Yeah, and he's like always says it all. It's like what's the Punisher thing? 1 match, 2 match, or whatever. It's pretty cool. You should watch it for sure.
Anything you want to plug before we wrap it up? Because we gotta start your hosting.
Yeah. I don't think I got anything coming up. If you guys want, I would check out AMI Adventures. That's the boat tour that we did. AMIadventures.com.
Really fun, yeah.
They have lots of things, but the way that they book us on those comedy things is if they sell enough tickets, then they reach out to us and then we get to do it. So if any of you guys are into that, that would be your game. That would be your way.
You don't have anything coming up Wednesday?
Oh yeah. If you're going to post this up in the next couple days.
I'll post it tonight.
Oh yeah, if you're posting it tonight. In 2 days, Wednesday, May 15th, I got a showcase here, Big Top Brewers Collective. Got a lot of funny people on there. Got a couple funny guys that work at Laugh Out Lounge, Nathan Allen and Joe Lamone's.
Joe Lamone's good.
Yeah, we got T Davis on there. He's a local comedian from all over the place. He's hilarious. He's a veteran. And I got one of our upstart new guys, Miles Massey. I met him when I first was starting up in the Gimmick or something in Ybor. But real big news is friggin' Nathan Wallace, man. I got him on that show.
That's a good get. That's fun.
Yeah, I met him. I had the pleasure of meeting him in Austin, Texas when I made my pilgrimage, out to the Comedy Mothership. And he just imparted some good knowledge on me. I think he thought I was a better comedian than I was because he didn't see my set.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I fucking bombed. What do you mean I have a feature in that?
Yeah. But it's cool. He's super nice, and I just reached out to him. I said, hey, I met you there. Would you do it for X amount of dollars? And I got to be honest, I don't think I'm basically giving him my pay too, but that's because I want him here. He's really funny.
Yeah,
he's been on Peacock TV. Like, you can go watch his special right now on Peacock.
Damn.
Nathan Wallace. It's going to be a good show, so definitely come out. It's free. There's going to be a food truck, lots of good beers. And, there might be a special guest or two. You never know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man, for having me on the podcast. I appreciate it, dog.
Of course, Drew. Always.
Yeah,
I got some dates coming up. Tomorrow night, May 14th, I'll be at Cheese Louise, downtown Portland, Maine. Wednesday night, I'll be at Cole's Bayside up on Munjoy Hill, also in Portland, Maine. I'm doing some feature work in Boston, June 7th and June 14th. I don't have the venue yet.
I'm still trying to get on those 2 guys. I don't even know.
Yeah, I'll try to get you on. I'll talk to Laughing with
whatever happens. I'm just trying to ride them coattails, Johnny boy.
You're fine. It's not coattails. You know I love the community and everybody. But yeah, New England, I'll be up inside you in like 12 hours.
Check out the Confederate boy up in the States.
Well, I'm a Yankee at heart, bro. I bleed blue. Wasn't that the blue? The red was the South.
Yeah.
I was born up there, dude. I'm a sleeper agent.
I thought you were born down here. Okay, I bleed purple.
You bleed purple because you're gay?
Because I'm gay. That's why. 100%.
Thanks for coming on, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah. It's been my wife's asleep, guys.